Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and I'm going to show you what I got at the Dollar Tree for fall. I went to two different Dollar Trees, one in my hometown, and then I go to one that's about an hour away from my house where I work in Maine. And I'm able to get a bunch of stuff there because that is just a great Dollar Tree. Not all the Dollar Trees are created equal, and I know a lot of you guys have a hard time finding some of this stuff. So if you go online to dollartree.com and you look and you put in your zip code, it will tell you where there's a Dollar Tree with a Crafter's Corner near you, or Crafter's Square I should say, near you. And that's where you find the best crafting supplies. So the first thing I do when I go to Dollar Tree, and especially when I'm looking for seasonal stuff, is I always go to the wood cutouts and things first, because those seem to be the things that sell out the fastest. So the first thing I did was go find these ornaments that I've been looking for. They're your paint your own, they're called. And they had pumpkins, they had leaves, they had jack-o'-lanterns, they had little owls, they had witch hats, and they had ghosts. So I grabbed a bunch of those, and the idea that I had for these were either I was going to make a garland with them, and so I grabbed a set of these wooden clothespins. There's 24 in a pack, and I figured instead of gluing or tying on these to the garland, that I would just clip them on, so if I wanted to change them out for the seasons, so say I decided I was going to do owls and pumpkins for fall, if I wanted to change it out to witch hats and ghosts for Halloween, I could just clip them on and off using the clothespins, which would make it a lot easier. I also showed you these little wooden signs that they had at Dollar Tree, and they have these little raised circles in the center that have a piece of wood on the back, and they're just glued in there. So I popped that off, and I figure I can Mod Podge some cute scrapbook paper on that, and then put one of these pumpkins in the center. I can either paint the pumpkin or I can Mod Podge it, because I removed this. So this is bumped out using this, I don't know, look, actually it's shaped like a heart. This little heart cutout. So I couldn't get that off of this. So instead I got some of these little wooden craft cubes, they're called. They're just little square wooden cubes. And I figured I would take one of those and stick it to here first, and then stick my pumpkin on it so that it would be raised out. Now you could do the pumpkin on this, you could do a leaf inside, you could do one of the owls. I mean, you could do whatever you want. So there's lots of possibilities, and these you could use to bump out your designs. I got 3 of these signs last time I went to Dollar Tree. Those weren't fall, they were just regular. I also got, before I go into the rest of the wood stuff, I got these Burlap Leaves. And I figured these would be cute as garland, or with the garland. You can hang them upside down like this and put a pumpkin on each one, or one of the leaves on each one. Which I don't know where those just went. One of these on one of them. And then you could write the words fall, or the letters F-A-L-L, and you could alternate, you know, an orange and a burgundy, an orange and a burgundy. And then you could scrapbook paper on here, and then you could even use wooden letters on that. So that's another idea for those. These also are what I used when I did my splatter screen pumpkins. So the splatter screens, I don't know if you've seen my video, but if so, you can go, if not, you can go and watch it. And I used these on the background of my pumpkin on the bottom before I put on the floral. So it was kind of like a background cover, and then I put the fall florals over that. So I really like these. They're really versatile, and you can kind of use them for anything. So those are those. The next wooden thing I got was, they're these little wooden word cutouts. They're pretty thick, probably about a 1/2 inch thick. This one says boo, and this one says eek. And I was thinking for this, you could make these into eyes. You could probably, they have these big googly eyes. You could probably put those right over here and Mod Podge some paper on that. That would be really cute. I also got this little witch legs. They're upside down in her cauldron. This would be really cute to paint and put a little funny saying there about her being upside down. Got this pumpkin. This pumpkin has 3 raised panels, so you can see that they're kind of pushed up. My thought for this was just to do the whole thing dark stain, and then put like, or you could paint these, just the raised panels orange, or paint them white. That would be really cute. I got this owl little cutout. paint him brown, Mod Podge some cute paper on his eyes and his wings and his little feet. That's another cute idea. You could also do googly eyes in that if you wanted. These are fun for kids. I found the truck. It's a little cute truck with little pumpkins inside. I'm gonna be honest, these are already sold out because I think I got the last one at both my Dollar Trees. One of them didn't have them, and I got this one was the last one that was hanging here. This truck thing is so huge right now. This is just a plain pumpkin cutout, and then the plain acorn cutout. I've seen people paint these and write "Welcome to the Nut House" on them. This, you can scrapbook paper over it. You can, I don't know if you know Barb from the Shabby Tree, but she took lace and laid it over it and then spray painted, and it gave this really cute pattern. That was super cute, great idea. And these also make great patterns if you want to take these and just cut more pumpkins out of wood yourself. Last year I took a bunch of these and I made patterns and I cut it out on beadboard and made the pumpkins, so the pumpkins had the lines in them, and those came out super, super cute. The other wooden things I got was this little wooden haunted house. I got this little wooden container. It's like a little box. It's got the pumpkin on one side and this on the slats on this pumpkin. So I figured this would be really cute if you painted it or you put scrapbook paper on it, and then you could put a little tea light candle in it. Obviously a battery operated one. You don't want to put fire in here. It's wood. It'll catch on fire. And then they had an acorn one, which I thought was really cute. Then they had these little chalkboards. They have their own little stands. I thought these would be cute for like a countdown for Christmas too. I know we're not thinking about Christmas right now, but these would be cute for that. But I got these stencils. It says "Home Sweet Haunted Home." And then on the other side, it's got like a haunted house, the crow, a spider, a bat, a witch. So each pack comes with 2 different stencils. So you get this one and then you get this one. And then I bought this one, which says "Happy Halloween" with a pumpkin. And then the other side of this one says "Trick or Treat," and it's got the candy and a bone and witch hat. But these would be cute to stencil right on to the chalkboard. So you could just do the trick or treat with the candy. That would be really cute. You could do this design in yellow on here and then stain or paint the outside of the chalkboard. That's a couple ideas for that. Then I got these little crates. So they're 2 different sizes. One is this bigger size and then this little size. This one has the slats in it, so it's actually open. This one's not. It just has the grooves in it, but it's not really open. So I was thinking for these, if we flip them this way and paint the whole thing orange, put a little stem on it with a raffia bow, and then I got these little pumpkins. So I got some white ones, and I got some orange ones, and they had these bigger ones with the clips on the back. So I was thinking if we put a couple of these in the bottom and we'll make our like own shadow box. So I was thinking, got some of this stuff called Excelsior, which kind of looks like hay. Put a little of that on the bottom, put 1 or 2 of these little pumpkins in, and this would be painted like a pumpkin with the little stem. Such a cute idea. So those are 2 ideas for that. I also got this little bale of hay, and I figure you could probably use that, you know, on the bottom of this, but I wouldn't use the one that has the slits in it because this stuff will probably go everywhere. I would prefer to use the one that's not open and just use that one to use the hay. Or you could take this and fill this and then add pumpkins to the top as like a little crate. You could make a little sign that says pumpkin patch. That's my idea for those. Next I got some of their ribbon that they had. This is like an orange buffalo check, and this one's a burlap with like a little bit of gold on the edges. I don't know if you can see that. These match each other really cute, so I grabbed a couple of those. I grabbed some of this. They're called glitter vase fillers, and I figure that you could use one of these hurricane lamps that we talked about in my last video. Fill the vase with these, add some fall florals. Be super cute. You could wrap some raffia around the outside of it, make a centerpiece out of it. Or you can take this ribbon, which I also got at the Dollar Tree, and wrap a piece of that around here, and then fill it with some Halloween type florals. They have a couple different kinds of this. This is a wired edge ribbon, and you could get another couple of designs of this and do 3 of these across on a table. That would be a cute idea. I got these little witch hat picks. These are really cute. I've taken them off here before, and then I stuck them to a pumpkin and make it look like a little witch pumpkin. So those are really cute. I got these little witch brooms. They're just made out of straw. And they're cute. They come in a 3-pack. I got one of these. I don't know if you've seen my video before, but I painted one of these to look like a gingerbread man. They do have them at Dollar Tree. They have this size, which is a smaller size, and then they have a bigger size. I grabbed a bag of this potpourri because I have an idea for these two together. So this is just an apple cinnamon potpourri. I grabbed some of these sunflowers. They're just cute little flowers, and they got little wires on the back to tie them with. I grabbed one of the velvet pumpkins in a turquoise color, which is my favorite color. And I don't like the stem. It's like really gross, ugly plastic, so I'm gonna pop that out and either put in a stick stem, or I'll leave this in and I'll just wrap this with twine just to give it a better look, because this just looks cheap and cheesy. I don't want that. I got this outdoor stake, the truck on it. It says farm fresh pumpkins, 25 cents a pound. And I think honestly I'm just gonna leave this like it is because I think it's really cute as is. And then I got another one of the plain rugs, ones that we painted on. I think I have 3 or 4 videos of different ideas that you can paint on these plain black rugs. And with this one, I got some of these felt cutouts that they have. They have a pumpkin, and they had an acorn, they had leaves, they had a couple other different designs, but these are the only 2 I grabbed. I figured I could use these as a stencil for our rugs and just spray paint around it, and then we'll have nice cute fall rugs. Same thing with the acorn. See how cute that is? You could paint it on there or with spray paint, or you could just outline it with chalk and then paint it. So there's some cute ideas there. And I also grabbed some stickers at Walmart while I was there. They're just leaves. They were 97 cents. But I figured, again, with these, if you put these stickers all around the glass on here and then put a nice floral bouquet in there of like fall colors, another cute idea for a centerpiece for your table. I grabbed some of this garland. It's like a, not beaded, I don't know what you would call it, berry garland. There you go. Welcome back. And it's like a wired garland, and I figured this would be really cute to wrap around. You could wrap that around one of these hurricane lamps too. You could use it to make a little wreath to put in the top of your little houses, that type of thing. So that's really cute. I mean, it's only $1. And again, I got more of these pumpkins, and I think that is about it, except for last but not least, I found these cute rugs. It says Hello Fall. It's got the little truck filled with pumpkins, and they're just little doormats for $1. I mean, you really can't go wrong there. I absolutely love the Dollar Tree, and I hope that you guys can find some of these things that I've shown you today. Make sure you check Dollar Tree online. Sometimes you have to buy in bulk, but a lot of people have been saying lately that you aren't having to buy in bulk. So I'm not really sure. I've never ordered from Dollar Tree before, but I hope you guys can find some of these things if you enjoyed them. I look forward to crafting with you guys and showing you some of these ideas, and I appreciate you watching, and I hope I inspired you guys some to make some of these projects. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to sprinkle.